sincere attempt to summarize the 20th juz of the Quran in a calm and gentle story format that is easy to listen to and easy to understand. I ask for patience and grace. The story continues by drawing the heart into themes of courage, truth, the responsibility, and the struggle between arrogance and humility. At this stage of the journey, the message becomes powerful and steady. It shows how truth stands firm even when faced with fear, power, and resistance, and how God supports those who remain sincere. The story opens with a reminder of God's closeness. He speaks to humanity with compassion, reminding them that He is aware of every thought, fear, and intention. Nothing is hidden from Him. This awareness is meant to bring comfort to the sincere and warning to those who persist in wrongdoing. The narrative then turns to a powerful account of confrontation between truth and tyranny. A messenger is sent to a ruler who claims absolute authority and power. This ruler sees himself as supreme and dismisses accountability. The messenger speaks calmly, clearly, and without arrogance, calling him to recognize God and abandon oppression. This moment shows that truth does not shout. It speaks with clarity and confidence. The ruler responds with denial and intimidation. He gathers his supporters and uses spectacle and fear to maintain control. He presents falsehood dressed as strength, hoping to overpower truth through numbers and display. Yet truth remains steady, unmoved by performance or threat. When the moment of confrontation arrives, what was meant to deceive collapses. Falsehood is exposed for what it is. Those who witness the truth recognize it immediately, even though doing so puts their lives at risk. They choose truth over safety, showing that sincere faith can overcome even the fear of death. Their courage becomes a timeless lesson. When the heart recognizes truth, no threat can erase it. The tyrant responds with cruelty, trying to silence belief through punishment. Yet even in suffering, those who believe remain calm and hopeful. They trust God completely, knowing that this life is temporary and that true success lies beyond it. Their patience and certainty show that faith gives strength that no power can destroy. The story then turns toward the messenger himself. He feels concern for his people, hoping they will be guided and spared from destruction. God reassures him that guidance is not forced. His responsibility is to convey truth sincerely. The outcome rests with God. The narrative reminds people of God's mercy. Even after rejection, warnings continue. Time is given. Signs are shown. God does not rush punishment. He invites reflection and repentance again and again. The story shifts to the theme of leadership and trust. Power is described as a test. Those who use it for justice are honored. Those who use it for oppression destroy themselves. God reminds humanity that no authority lasts forever, only truth remains. The judge speaks about fear and reassurance. Fear is natural, but it should not control the heart. Trust in God steadies fear and turns it into strength. Those who rely on God find calm even in danger. The narrative speaks about remembrance. God encourages people to remember Him often, especially during hardship. Remembrance brings clarity when confusion surrounds and peace when fear grows. The story addresses arrogance again. Arrogance blinds people to truth even when it stands directly before them. Humility opens the heart. God explains that arrogance is not strength, it is weakness disguised as pride. The Jews then reflects on earlier nations. Many were given strength, wealth, and opportunity. When they remained grateful and just, they prospered. When they became arrogant and oppressive, they fell. History is shown as a teacher for those willing to learn. God speaks about patience once more. Patience is not delay without effort. It is steady commitment to truth without losing hope. Those who remain patient are promised support even if the timing is unseen. The narrative turns toward accountability. Every soul will return to God. No power, wealth, or status will protect wrongdoing. At the same time, no sincere effort will be forgotten. Justice will be complete and fair. The story gently reminds people that life is brief. What feels overwhelming now will one day feel distant. What remains is what was done with sincerity and integrity. The Jews speaks about hope. Even in the darkest moments, God's mercy is near. Those who turn back are welcomed. Those who struggle sincerely are supported. As the Jews moves toward its close, God reassures believers that truth always has a future even when it appears weak. Falsehood may rise loudly, but it cannot endure. Truth is steady, patient, and lasting. The Jews ends with calm reassurance. God is aware of every struggle, every fear, and every quiet act of courage.